I'll make sure that thing starts up before I get on mine. But it will, right? But it will.
Well, it's looking better.
Got the gas on.
Yes. I mean,
You're always in the habit of turning it off, of course, I hope.
No, I don't.
Oh, that's silly.
Wow.
Because as your float jiggles in your carburetor, you keep getting gas in the engine and it can flood on a long, bumpy ride.
Now you tell me.
You'd be fine though.
Did you check the oil on this?
No, I'm just looking at it. Did you even need the choke on to start it?
Yeah.
You did?
Oh, no, I didn't. No.
Oh, that's pretty good, eh?
Where do you check the oil on this fucking thing?
Where do you check the oil? Yeah, that you should have two different oils in this motor, no? Tranny oil and crankcase oil?
Yeah.
Wouldn't know.
I got a manual at home.
Or maybe it has a filter before it goes in the crank bearing. Some do that too, eh? One oil for all. And it's not the best setup, eh? Because you got a lot of little stuff floating around in your transmission. And if the filter doesn't catch it, then it goes through your main bearings and your cams and stuff, right? Some bikes have two different compartments for oils and some share the oil, eh? So you want to do a lot of maintenance, change it, eh?
Well, they said after 10 hours they gotta dump the oil out of it.
Yeah.
New.
Yeah, I would do it too.
Yeah.
Or even after this ride.
Yeah.
We're going to go up the road to the left.
Okay, I'll follow you.
I was trying to say go left, but... All these pink and blue ribbons. It took this cut line for a bit and then it went into the trees, but we'll follow the cut line.
I'll follow you.
Oh, you can go, friend. That way I'm not looking for you. When you come to a turn, just stop and we'll decide which way we're going to go, okay? Hey! Let's try to just an easy way around the mud holes and shit, that's all, eh? See all the ribbons go that way? Yeah. See, that's the best kind of trail. Instead of this rocky shit.
Yeah.
When you get into it, right? Yeah. That's where you get off the beaten path that's all wore out. Yeah. And you get on those fresh single track trails, eh? Yeah. Okay, give her a... go in neutral, Daryl?
I can't.
Can't get neutral?
No.
Maybe you're not in first gear yet.
It's hard getting neutral in.
Just pull up real light now with the bike
Hey?
moving slightly. Real light. A half click. You might have to rock the bike a bit though.
There it is.
Okay.
Just ride it down.
Yeah, what you want to do, if it looks really loose and rough, that's where you want to coast over it. And you pick those spots that are ideal for braking. And that's where you control your speed. I would leave it off. Let it just cool off for a bit. Try to follow me.
Okay.
Oh, I gotta get mine in neutral. And then you see at the bottom to ride it out. Just let her go. When you see the bottom and it looks good, it doesn't hurt to let off and just go, but you try to really control your speed where you can do it though, right? The big rocks start rolling around under your tires and fuck you up. You're better off to coast over the rough shit and brake where it's good, eh?
Gotcha.
Try to make a loop out of it and end up at the truck. Oh, there'll be something else that we can go left. It might not be hard. It shouldn't be. It's a quad trail. What do you find this a little challenging?
A little bit.
You always got to push yourself a little bit.
Oh yeah, I know.
And then when you hit something else, it's like, oh, I hit something like this before. Let me at it.
Yeah.
Good ride so far.
Yeah. So you want me to go?
I'll lead the way if you want.
Okay.
See the mount?
Oh yeah. What you pay for that?
230 bucks. So we're following a good part of the ladies' trail, eh? They started out pink and blue together. Blue's going to be where the guys are going and pink is the ladies. And you can see we're not going to probably take the hard way, but another way, right? Just like we didn't have to go down the hard way. Never look ahead and get intimidated. Worry about what's out in front of you 20 feet away. Because sometimes we might even not even go there. We might go left or something, right? But my wife does that too, right? Oh my God, we're not going up that way! But she'll go up it, but it's down that scares her, right? I'm right here. Are you letting the engine do the braking?
Trying to.
Yeah, just leave the clutch out, first gear, and it'll hold you back a lot.
Yeah.
Because if you go too slow, it's rougher than fuck, eh?
Yeah. Yeah, that's almost
That thing will hold you back real good if you just leave the clutch out, ride the rear brake but not locking it, and off and on with the front. Yeah, just go to the right. And you don't want to brake where you got to turn, Daryl. You just want to, you know, slow down in front of it, go left, and then let off the brakes so you can ride through hard shit sometimes with a little speed. Watch me do it.
Yeah.
It's really easy. That's the trail I'm going to have to follow and come down and probably go back up.
On the race. Are we going this way? Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty smooth.
Yeah.
It just takes some speed, eh? And then you coast over.
Yeah.
That was 13 kilometers, and the first lap is 47.
We only did like 1/8 of the fucking thing.
We got on little bits of it here and there.
Yeah.
What did you think of the last little bit of the single track, where the blue and pink ribbons were?
A little easier.
That's what I'm saying, Daryl.
Yeah.
You ride the cut lines, and they're just washed out.
No, I don't.
And they're rocky and they're terrible.
Yeah, I've been
And
doing
it takes some skills, you know, to weave through the trees.
I wiped out on that stupid little corner.
This isn't going to cut it.
Yeah.
You want this.
Yeah, because I've already busted this off once.
Well, I know. Well, these save your bike for when it falls over too, right?
Yes.
It doesn't hurt your levers.
Yeah.
And you're going to hit the trees.
Yeah.
And you're not really hurting
the
knuckle.
Do? Bolt right into your...
Yeah, you open up the grip, and if you got a hollow bar, which most are, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's a little kind of a wedge thing. As you tighten it up, it just gets wider in the end of the bar. And then it's a clamp around here, you know, which would go right in here.
Yeah.
You know, that clamp comes in here and then it goes across.
See that?
The bark busters are the shit, right?
Yeah.
Because then you really got your hands protected if you bump a tree. And this is only kind of keeping rocks off your knuckles for motocross. This is the idea.
Yeah, but I already dumped it and I busted the lever at McLean Creek.
Yeah. Well, another thing too.
I don't want to dump it.
Another thing too is it doesn't really apply on this one, but these you kind of want to leave them so that they're loose, so that it moves.
Oh.
So if your bike fell, it's going to roll the lever.
Oh.
And at any time you can change it for standing up or sitting, you know what I mean? Like the screws usually don't fall out, but you just have it snug so that they'll move around and it can save you a lever or something, right?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Just on your clutch.
My master I don't really have tight because then it's going to move the throttle too, right?
Yeah, just on your clutch.
And if you can get a 2-finger lever because yours is probably...
Yeah, well I'm using 2 fingers.
It's a 1-finger deal.
I'm doing this and it's killing me.
So if you had one that curled, you know, right there, then you could even lop off that part and just make it a shorty, eh?
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. Not a bad little loop, eh?
No, that's nice.
Had you worried at times, of course.
Yeah.
But
well, going down that one, I just didn't have the momentum. And I
and slow gets harder. I try to explain that to my wife, and I said, you're really wobbly when you're trying to go so slow.
You gotta be
and I know
fast.
you're thinking
like
you don't want to get out of control.
No.
But then there's certain parts you just kind of like, you coast over.
Yeah.
And then where it's a good spot, then you just haul on the brakes and you get it slowed down again, you know. But try to creep all the way down can wear a guy out too, you know. And then you tend to fall more because you'll break on a rock and it'll slip out, eh?
Yeah, yeah. No, I'm
and you coast over that.
more comfortable faster, but there's so many boulders.
Until you know it. Like I didn't know that trail at all, but I just knew if we go, you know, left again and left again, that we're going to wind up back here. The way everything's kind of just a big grid of straight lines, eh?
Right.
And some of that was pretty hard, right?
Yeah, learning.
There was parts that are just gravy, but it seems like you always got to go through some really terrible stuff first, eh?
Yeah. Well, the big thing is to keep your speed up, like you say.